Greetings, my children, and welcome to my final entry in YouTube's Best Personality. Yes, I will be making this final entry on, I decided, the future. My future, more specifically. Yes, I'm so narcissistic. Now, what do I have planned for my future? Well, like other contestants in this competition, I found it through a voice acting website, so I am a voice actor. Or at the very least, an aspiring one.
This is Patrick Starr, and I say vote yes on Ritz. Not the cracker brand, the guy.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Starr. Now, I also mentioned in a previous entry that I am becoming a YouTuber, or at least I do YouTube part-time. It's a fun thing, even though my subscriber base is, in all practicality, very close to 0. Oh well, it's still fun to do. Hopefully I'll gather some more subscribers and we'll have a fun time together, but that's just a small part of my future and also present.
But Ritz, do you really think you'll be able to make careers out of these things?
Well, I'll be rather honest about that. I don't. But luckily I have a backup plan, which isn't actually a backup plan, it was my primary plan. I've always wanted to be a video game maker. Now that's not the technical term for it, but I can't really decide which form I want to take, you know, like doing graphic arts for video games, perhaps doing some coding and programming, working on AI game engines, maybe directing some storyboards, maybe even game music. It all really interests me, which is cool and also bad because I have a lot of things to choose from, but I also have too many to choose from, and I don't know what to do. I'm a confused person, if I really am a person. And the cool thing about becoming a video game maker is that I have so many ideas. As I mentioned in a previous entry, the very last one, I have a very active imagination. I do have a very vivid imagination, but I put a negative spin on it, when in reality, most of the time, it's a good thing, because I have so many ideas and just stories and worlds in my mind that I want to see realized in video game form. I think it'd be fantastic, and I can really help the industry if they let me in.
Stop self-promoting!
Alright, I get you. And yes, I'm sorry I went a little bit off topic, but this is my choice of topic. The topic is whatever I want. Yes. Now, are there any other small things I'd like to do in the future? Well, I would love to take up cosplaying. I started that, but I didn't really... I did it once, really, and it was just a tiny thing, but I want to make it into a bigger thing, because that seems like something that's really fun. And from the tiny experience I've had in it, cosplay is great. I recommend it. Maybe I could use cosplay to empower my YouTube channel. Merging ideas! Yes! And other than that, I'm sure my future won't contain much more, except for minuscule things like me trying to stop procrastinating so much, me failing at trying to stop procrastinating so much, and then me procrastinating, and, I was going to think of another joke, but I'll do it later. So thank you so much for watching me, listening to me, and dealing with me. Hopefully I'll see you all around later, and that's all for now. Good day! Bye!
Good job! What I really like about you is that you always listen to the feedback and try to improve. And I think for the first time you managed to find a balance between cheesiness overload and a boring lecture. Sure, some silly jokes here and there, but that's also my kind of humor. This made me smile, so well done. I'm glad I kept you for the finale.
No, they're not. Okay, hang on, let me start over. Piece of rope. How many balls? 3. Well, I'll ask you again, how many balls? How many now? 3. Look, if you took 1 ball and got rid of it, how many does that leave left? If you took another ball and we got rid of it, what does that leave left? Where is it? In here. How many here? 0. You weren't watching close enough. Here's how that works. Look, watch. This is all it is. You just pretend to take the ball and you make a big deal out of it. Eyes follow movement. from the back. That's what it looks like right there. You see? You take the ball, you only pretend to put it away. It's stuck, it's kept in the hand. The ball is snuck under the cup as it's lifted up. That's how it works. But that doesn't explain this. Even if you're staring me down like this, like a little officer, like that, you saw the ball go in. How many here? There's just one. How many in the middle? 2? Okay, yeah, there's 2. Take 1. How many? No, there's 2. Take 1. How many? Are you sure? Look, there's 2. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change. Look, how many? 2? Really? 2? Oh no, there's 3 actually. Look, 3 balls going into the bag. How many now? 2? Nobody ever gets it right. All right, look, this is where the hat comes in, the magical hat. You'll see the hat at work. We'll bring our little player's deck in the pouch. There's Lincoln, and Bob. All 3 of the balls. Haven't done anything yet. Balls go into the hat. I want you to watch them, because any moment now, these balls are going to vanish. Look. 3 balls. Another hat. The books that I had to do this. Just like that. They're gone. Thank you very much. No. Look, I'll check it for you. Okay. Okay, how about this? Hands up if you actually think they're gone. Hands up if you don't. Hands up if you don't give a monkey's behind where the balls are. Okay, at least you're honest about it. Look, if I wasn't a real magician, how could I bring them back? I know, right? That was awful. I know that wasn't much of a good trick. I know. You were looking for something a little bit more puzzling than that. So I'll do this instead. One over here. One here. One here. And if that wasn't good enough, boom.
For the first time, I was disappointed by your video. Who doesn't love to watch a magic show? I surely do. But you know how to edit, and you could have added an intro and outro. I mean, this is your last entry in this competition, and you're not even speaking to us directly. This is a personality competition, so having a talent isn't going to help you in this, but it won't hurt you either. I'm just saying this was not as personal as your other entries were, so it's not the ideal finale video. You should have put more work into this, Stephen, because as I keep saying, anyone can win. Even though you've done so well in the past, you're not making it easy for me now, because the latest entry is always the most important.
Thanks for watching. See you soon with the results.